Hi guys, your meme father, Stealth's here. Not really your meme father, you might have noticed in the last video, I'll stop that. Anyways, it's Stealth's here. Back with another video. This video, I'm talking about the game I grew up playing. Jak and Daxter, my favorite game series of all time. So, like, subscribe, get the notification bell, comment. Let me know if you like it. Now I would tell you why this is one of the best platformers out there and one of the best games to play as a kid. And for the sake of time, I will just be covering Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I will go into Jak 2 and 3 maybe a different video, and we don't talk about Jak X at all. One thing I did want to talk about is how the world felt open. It felt vibrant. The vastness of the world really enthralled me as a kid. It really made me want to play a game even more. And exploring is rewarding because the areas are so unique and so tailored to, unlike most games in this era. Only area that I didn't like as a kid was the spider cave. It freaked me out. Okay, it's a fucking cave full of fucking spiders. What did you expect? But seriously though. This is serious. One problem or criticism I have with the Jak and Daxter areas is definitely after the first initial Green Sage village, the areas near the other villages all have a very heavy veil of gloominess, which makes sense in terms of the plot and the theme, but it's depressing. But all in all, the game's areas are fun. I remember as a kid, I would just sit there and just watch for a while. It was just very peaceful. I wonder what this would look like in Unreal Engine. Also, one of my favorite maps would be the Lost Precursor City. It's very fun, it has a lot of puzzles and it's challenging. It's also the hardest map in the game, so it took me forever to beat. Another thing I do appreciate about Jak and Daxter is that the mechanics in the game are very simple, but they feel so fun and you wouldn't need much more. One thing as a kid I definitely appreciated was the simplicity of the game. It allowed for better immersion just to focus on the story and what you're doing in the game, rather than, oh, what button should I press now? And I know this is not the first game like this, but points to Naughty Dog for having this in this game. World building. Okay, you see, there's a thing about me. There's a thing about me that I dislike, but I also like. So any game, movie, comic, what the fuck else is there? I don't fucking know. Bible, scripture, basically any form of media that can tell a story. As long as that story has decent world building and entities in that story are unique and dynamic and provide fun, curiosity, just wondering, what if this creature fought to this creature? What if this creature told this creature this one thing? What if this—
Shut up, nerd! Woo! Get it twisted!
Theorize, I don't know. Basically what I'm trying to say, I love it when there's a lot of lore or enough content to be able to extrapolate your own reasonings and concepts and theories for why the world is there, what's happening in the world. Basically enough substance. Yeah, and the ability to leave their audience curious to want to know more is one thing. Having enough substance is another thing to want to know more about that substance. Jak and Daxter does this by constantly alluding to this ominous beings that created everything, that set up purpose for life, that created eco, the main driving force of the game. Here's one of my favorite references.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there. This must be—
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return.
Like, what? 7-year-old me was freaking out in my pants. I'm the true hero? The hero of light? What is going on? What does this mean? I want to know more.
You're gonna get hurt.
Another thing I wanted to focus on is the characters, especially Daxter.
Any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
His jokes and quick whips. Again, the game felt a bit depressing at times, especially in the Blue Sage village. So definitely his quick whips were needed and made the game a lot more upbeat. Even though it was still good, it was still a good game. The maps are still fun, but it's definitely the jokes and the death scenes that made the game even more fun.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jak, I would say I prefer him silent instead of the voice acted one from the second and third games, because I was able to insert myself into his shoes.
I said, right, Jak? Wow! Put it on ice, big guy!
I wish I would learn more about who Gull is and who I is and what are their relations to the sages. I was thinking like maybe my theory anyway that Goal or Maya, one of them is the light sage, light eco sage, and the other one's a dark eco sage. But yeah, that's the reason why I love Jak and Daxter. If you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching so much.